Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sudden Wealth. I hope you guys are having a good start of the week. If you do enjoy the content, please consider dropping that like and subscribe. It greatly helps the channel. So, thank you very much. So, as I promised, I'm now posting more regularly than before. Basically, the travels of for business are now over. So, yeah, for the upcoming months, I will have more availability, and I'm probably considering doing a live stream on Thursday or even over the weekend. That will be decided um, in the next few days. Uh, what I wanted to say, you see bond market kind of stabilizing a bit above 90. You see the dollar remains very strong at 105. So for Peter Schiff, who's been predicting the end of the dollar for 26 years now, at least publicly, that was the first time that I saw it since 1998, the imminent demise of something that actually ends up taking more than a quarter of a century. So that's the definition of imminent. Sure. And um, some good things coming from Europe in the sense that inflation is actually continuing to come down for the majority of the countries, despite the ECB cutting rates. So this has been something that I've been pounding the keyboard, if you will, on this, which is pounding the table on this, which is if you cut rates, they will actually have a deflationary effect, and you're not going to have this explosion in inflation that most people think, which to me it's still surprising. How can people think about it after seeing Japan doing just that for 30 years and having no inflation, seeing the US doing it for 15 years and having 1.5% inflation on average, and Europe itself doing it for 15 years as well and having 1% or below inflation. I mean, to me, it's completely shocking. I don't get it. How many more times do you need to see the same thing before you understand that printing money and lowering interest rates by itself will not create inflation? I don't know. Maybe they need to see it another time. Maybe this time will be the kicker. I mean, who knows? It's anybody's guess at this stage. Um, in terms of crypto, we are still in this consolidation sideways phase post the halving. This can go into, should actually be ramping up for a green month in July. And if we do repeat the cycles, August and September should be quite the funny months. Funny meaning certain coins really exploding. Andy holds above 150 million, still in its consolidation phase. Pepe has already started its recovery. To me, what matters most, Andy, is it a leverage player on Pepe? Yes. Are its holders increasing? Yes. Are the Telegram members increasing? Yes. That's all I care about. Same thing for Hoppy. Hoppy has done very well, crossed the $60 million market cap. If you guys remember this channel, it's talking about it between a million and 2 million. So far so good. Um, another great pick in terms of lottery tickets. I would say I've been more successful with Pepe related meme coins on Ethereum. That ones I've been extremely good at. I would say that for political coins, which is also a narrative of the meme coin era that we are today, that one I've been less successful. I've actually made some money, but nothing to the nature of the Pepe related coins. I would probably consider dropping $750 to $1,000 if we get a new Democratic candidate. So, for example, let's say we get Gavin Newsom. Probably somebody's going to come up with Gavin Newsom coin on Ethereum, and I think that coin will do well. So I would probably buy it, not because I think he's going to be a good president, not because I think the Democrats are good for my crypto bags. That's not the point. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to make friends, and I'm not here for for idealisms and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. So if I do see some coin like that popping up, I would assume that one would do considerably well. I will probably delve a little bit into some Trump coins as well as we approach the election, but not now. What I'm looking for is, I think I've nailed one of the narratives of the cycle. As I mentioned, layer ones and decentralized exchanges are cycle 2 narratives, which means they pump at the end of the cycle, closer to the end, which means I'm expecting PulseChain and PulseX to start steadily recovering. However, I think you're going to see fireworks closer to 2025 rather than right now, rather than in the short term. What I'm looking for is, okay, I've pretty much nailed some of the cycle 1 narratives, which have proven very, very, very good for me. So what I'm looking for is what could be a new narrative that comes in this cycle. So in case you guys don't remember, in the previous cycle, Doc coins went first, but then by the end of the cycle, you had the NFTs that came closer to the end of the cycle, which means that you do have some narratives that do very well in the beginning, but then you have some narratives that pop up in the middle of the cycle. Will it be AI? Look, AI already had 3 big moves, so I think you're entering the phase of diminishing returns. I'm not saying they won't do well. Don't take it the wrong way. What I'm saying is I don't think it's going to be as easy as the first 3 big run-ups. I think more and more difficult it will be to find good Pepe related coins that have the potential to do really, really well. You see some Pepe coins on Ethereum and Pepe related coins on Ethereum with a Chinese angle that have also been doing well. But as of late, there's been rug pull after rug pull after rug pull, or after underperformance. I think now it's going to be very hard to push that narrative as well. If you guys got it, congratulations. If you missed it, I cannot tell you what to do. But to me, I'm out on those ones. I had one of my subscribers actually dropping a few coins, like Watt and Flappy, that have done incredibly well. I've actually paid attention to it over the past few weeks, and they've done incredibly well. So congratulations, my friend. I hope you're doing extremely well so far, the ones that you picked. And you did mention the market cap that you got in. I think you're doing very well for yourself. So keep on the good work. I'm always happy when some of my subscribers are doing very well and also dropping some knowledge into the comment section. Yeah, so at the moment, this is what I'm doing, trying to look for what could be the next narrative, the one that would convince me to drop a few lottery tickets. As once again, I mentioned this before, but for the newcomers, what I'm calling about lottery tickets is new projects that I just don't have the time to prepare and to make an evaluation of its potential. Because by the time that I finish it, the moves, if any, already happened. So it's more lottery in the sense that I can either grab a 100xer or a rug pull. So both are equally likely that can happen. So that's why I don't put life-changing money into it. I put, $700, $500, $600. So things that will not affect me dramatically. And if I'm right and I get 100x, well, that's $60,000 out of $600, right? So it's great for me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But there's always a reasoning behind the coins that I pick. And there's always a certain few rules, right? Which is needs to be a narrative of the cycle, needs to be below $2 million market cap, small investment, separate wallet, no touching of that coin in my main wallet. That's completely out of the question. Does it have any pots? Does it have sell taxes? If yes, I'm out. I don't want. Has the contract been renounced? Is the liquidity locked and burned? If yes, I'll consider it. If not, I'm out. So there are a few side steps that I take to make sure to enhance the probability of a good lottery ticket. However, it is a lottery ticket, so sometimes they will go horribly wrong. That's it. There's nothing else I can say. It's the purpose is, okay, small risk. I lose $600, $500, $700. It's fine. Potentially high rewards. $70,000. $100,000, no, $150,000. I mean, who knows, right? So that's the point. Small risk, high reward. That's the game that I'm trying to play. What else did I want to tell you? I think that's about it. I still think we're gonna get a new Democratic candidate. I don't see how this guy is gonna run. And most people are talking about the future, the election. I mean, I'm more concerned that the fact that he's ahead of the country at this time. And I'm actually quite curious about the media, because when people like me were saying that this guy clearly isn't fit and he has dementia and it's not him running the country, it was all right-wing conspiracy theories and hoaxes, right? But now, if they replace the candidate, basically they're saying, oh, by the way, we lied about being a conspiracy theory. Actually, it was the reality. But by the way, listen to us now, because now we are really telling the truth. Really? So you've been lying to us for 3 years, dismissing everything as a conspiracy theory. Now you admit it was the reality. You admit you were lying for 3 years, but somehow we should all stop now and believe you, because now you decided to actually tell the truth. What about no? We know your games. We know what you're trying to do with that guy. We know why the debate was so early, to give you some time. We get it. So don't try to make us for fools. But unfortunately, it's the world that we live in. And with that, guys, please drop some questions. If you guys want me to address some of your comments, if you guys would like me to check something, let me know. And, don't forget, drop that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.